One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Huskers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Try and play action. With the catch, it's Washington. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Nebraska's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. To the air, it's Rayola. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. A pickup of 5, marching at the 36-yard line. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. He's got it down the right side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to throw it again. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. They'll run it. It's on. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Trying to move the sticks on third down. QB draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to them early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that early sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. Oh, a lot of space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. He'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Huskers! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Kansas State.
Dropping back, it's Manning.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Sweet cut there. Gets it past the marker. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that's going to tie it up.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Looking for blockers. And the returner is stopped. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Can't get him to the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Out Out of the gun, the inside give. Danced his way through traffic, picked up a 4 to the 19. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Here comes the Texas offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Finally, run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're working that left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go to work, trailing 7. There he goes! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Bonner. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line is set on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. That's reeled in, it's Ives. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Black Shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wide receiver comes in motion. Finds his man. It's Wingo. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley and knock him down for a loss. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some...
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Slithers into space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Raiola. Grabbed over the middle, it's Markway. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ives. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Got a man. It's Barney. It's a seam wide open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's on. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. Not gonna get there as this defense makes a stand.
Yeah, and the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quick spin on the run. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Powers through the defender. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
The Cornhuskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught behind the line. It's Ives. Still play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Ives. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He'll keep it himself. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. Absolutely center cut. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kick is in the air. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Right down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes Makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He's in open space downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Raiola. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's caught. It's Wingo. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. To throw, it's Manning. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. Solid punt. Headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll heave it deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. It's complete to the left. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Finds his man. It's Barney. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Grabbed over the middle. It's Markway. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Bust through behind his pad. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking for space. It's Parker. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. And the Huskers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. He'll toss it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed in the middle, it's Winston. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. That's caught. It's Moore. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He wants to go deep. Reels it in down the left side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.